What's up, y'all? This is Jeff Lacey Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. And right now, we're in the time in between the start of the NFL season and the ending of the basketball season. And I was doing a report on the games of the finals, but after game two, after three straight blowouts, I thought there was no need to even do that anymore. And right now, the hot topic, the big question everybody wants to know is what's LeBron James going to do this summer? It's kind of like back in 2010, the 09-2010 season, before he left from Cleveland to go to Miami. But now it's a big thing. And like back then, when he made the decision, we didn't think 4 years later we'd be having the same talk. But we are, and this is because the way they were beat. It's not only the fact that the Miami Heat were beat by the San Antonio Spurs, but in three straight games, they were blown out. In all four of San Antonio's wins, they won by 15 or more points. So now LeBron James has to regroup and rethink. Is Miami Heat the best situation for him to play in? Or are there better, is the grass greener on the other side? Just like back when he was in Cleveland. I mean, because in that series, it looked like the '07 Cavs playing against the Spurs once again, and they just got manhandled. They got throttled in every loss. And really, it was only a few seconds away from being a 4-0 sweep, if you really want to think about it. But now LeBron James has a tough decision. Some of his likely landing spots, other than staying in South Beach, is the Lakers is a one viable chance. But one thing everybody wants to talk about is Cleveland. Everybody loves the scenario of LeBron burning the Cavs for Miami, and then leaving Miami and coming back to Cleveland. Well, to me, when you look at it, it's a very, very logical destination, like landing spot for LeBron. I mean, they have the number one pick this year. They have a future star point guard in Kyrie Irving, and this pick can be a centerpiece big man in Joel Embiid, other future stars in Andrew Wiggins or Jabari Parker. It's one of the three, and you team that up with LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and say they go out and get they don't have a head coach. Say they go out and get a Mark Jackson or somebody that showed interest in. I mean, I'm not saying the team can beat the Spurs, but that sounds like a really good team. That sounds a lot better than what they have going on in Miami right now, with Dwayne Wade's knees the way they are and Chris Bosh just not looking like nothing. That looks like a better situation than the one they have in Miami. And then you look at LA, with all the cap space they have, you have a Kobe coming back. Old Steve Nash, you don't know what he's going to give you. But you do have a number 7 pick, which I think they should use on point guard Marcus Smart. And then there's still Melo out there. Melo is still out there for the Lakers. I mean, they have enough cap room. If they can get Kobe I know he just signed his deal, but if they can get him to take a chop off their salary, they could bring in both LeBron and Melo to LA. That's something they could do. Now, whether that will work with Kobe, who knows? And they still need a head coach who would have to be able to put it all together. And then again, there's the option of staying home in Miami. Now, one thing we know that he would have to do, they would have to get better. They would have to get younger. They would have to get better role players and better pieces around LeBron, because it's obvious he can't do it by himself. In the finals, he averaged over 28 points a game. He did his part and shot 50%, over 50%. He did his part. It was the guys around him that didn't do anything. So LeBron needs more help in Miami if he chooses to stay there. Or he could go for where the grass is greener in Cleveland or LA. Those are my thoughts. You let me know what your thoughts are. Once again, my name is Jeff Lacey Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Once again, thank you for listening. Peace.